think I know what it's going to be.
Yeah. It's well, actually, no, there's two that really I should go for, but it's going to be It's going to be
Game of Thrones.
It's Game of Thrones. Let's face it, the return of the sixth series, and as we know, there will now be a seventh thanks to HBO. Lots of stars. I mean, you will be able to watch this as the Americans watch it at 2 a.m. on Sky Atlantic, or at 9 o'clock when it's on Sky Atlantic, or catch up as well. I will be thoroughly glued. I know that book lovers will not be happy because
just lovers of books in
general. But lovers of the book series are getting more frustrated. My uncle is one, and he's telling me, they've not done this and they've not done that. And the further they get, they're getting beyond the books now. There's definitely some plot lines that are not even in the book yet. So, but I still think it's going to be fantastic. I'm still looking forward to it. To me, it's the watching and the discussing. I love. There's several YouTube shows that I watch that just do nothing but discuss the episode for half an hour, and it's fantastic.
Well, Line of Duty final episode, and maybe there's a new comedy starting. I haven't seen it yet, called Flowers, which is airing nightly on Channel 4.
Yeah, Olivia Colman and Julian Barrett from the.
Yeah. Apparently, Olivia Colman is the reason to watch this. Mainly, but I'm looking forward to watching it. Anything with Olivia Colman is usually good.
Yeah,
I can't think of the last bad thing she was in.
And for me, there's the Louis Theroux. We're big fans of.
Louis Theroux
on this program. I think that he was one of the very first shows we talked about, thanks to Matt's research last week. Drinking to Oblivion is on Sunday at 9 p.m. on BBC Two. He spends time at King's College Hospital in a specialist liver unit. And tries to get an insight into alcohol addiction. To me, this is something that Louis does better than almost anybody out there. I mean, we talked about the dementia and the autistic series that he did 4 years ago. I just think this is where Louis, he does his research, and he's so much empathy with the people there that I'm really looking forward to this.
Do you want to do Gary versus?
Yeah, we'll do it. And what I'll say is that
Luke.
there's 3 questions about an episode of the podcast from 4 years ago.
From May the 1st, 2012.
There you are. And if I can't get more than 2 right, then Luke gets the point. So there you are, it's fair. I think
that's you're going to struggle.
Well, you are. Well, that's why I didn't say 3.
Okay.
Right.
So, on May the 1st, the big TV news story was that Kelly Rowland was leaving the X Factor, the judging panel. But which of Kelly Rowland's contestants from the prior series did Gary tell Luke not to get him started on?
It would have been the one, the rapper one, who was accused of bullying. But can I remember her name? No.
We need a name.
Shaniqua.
I don't know, that's like a half point, I think.
Yeah, who was it?
Misha B.
Yeah, I knew it, oh, damn it. I got the right person, I just couldn't think of the name. So yeah, that's half a point.
Okay. I think you can get a full point if you can remember the Kelly Rowland catchphrase that you and Luke were using throughout the episode.
I know there was an episode that she rang in with a cold in. Was it something to do with that?
No.
No, I can't remember. Then
the phrase was badonkadonk.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I can understand why we're doing it. So, okay, no point there. Okay.
No point. Okay. This is another thing that you said, Gary.
Yeah.
Tanise, who wasn't on the episode this particular time, had you and Luke watch a BBC Two sitcom. And you managed to get 7.18 minutes through it before giving up. What was the sitcom?
BBC Two sitcom.
I believe it was the second series, if that helps.
No, it doesn't. No, I'm going to have to say no, I don't know that one.
It was Grandma's House, the Simon Amstel.
Yeah, that was awful.
I watched 7.18 seconds worth of it, the first episode, before I gave up. And it's quite a good thing that woman whose name escapes me isn't here, because I was going to lay into her for having to make me watch that tripe.
So Luke gets the point, but what's the third question?
Luke gets the point, and the third question is something that Luke said, so I don't think
I might have more luck.
Which three words, piece of advice did Luke have for the listeners about how best to enjoy Britain's Got Talent? So it was something he said. To enjoy Britain's Got Talent best, you need to
recording it so that you could skip the ads.
Lower your expectations.
Oh, that's fantastic.
The thing is, to enjoy Britain's Got Talent, all we have to do, and it's one thing that I implore you all to do, is lower your expectations. That's the only way you can enjoy Britain's Got Talent. Last year, the winner, Jai McDowell, was an opera singer, never even got a record contract.
Yeah.
So just lower your expectations, watch it as a good bit of fluff on a Saturday night or in the week, and just watch it as that. Don't get involved about whether the right act went through. Don't get involved about what they're going to do afterwards, because really they won't do much afterwards on a big scale, I wouldn't imagine.
No.
I will ask one question. Does it sound really different to how it does now?
It does, because it was live before.
Oh,
now
yeah,
we're supremely edited. So basically, I bet this conversation we're having right now
will get edited.
Doesn't get in to this because Luke edits us down.
Indeed.
We'll see.
We're coming to an end now, so we'll just remind you.
We're not sure when we're back next.
No.
We'll be
possibly after the Line of Duty finale.
Yeah.
We might try and record.
We'll try and do one. Luke is leaving on a jet plane soon, so he won't be back again for a couple of weeks. But it might be your favourite members of the podcast. Me and Gary might be back together again.
The North.
Without Luke.
Yeah, without the bloke in the middle. Remind you to go to the website, www.thecustardtv.com. You can follow Luke if you want to. He doesn't tweet very often, at LukeCustardTV. You can follow Matt at Matt's TV Bites. That's Matt with 5 T's. Is it 5? Yeah. 2. Well, no, but there's 4.
That was my old catchphrase.
It was. I'm bringing them all back. And you can follow me at The Gary Show. Give us a follow. Go on, you know you want to. You can follow us on Facebook. Just search The Custard TV. Any shout-outs this week?
No, I don't think so. Get liking,
Come
on, people. Get liking. We need those shout-outs.
Indeed. You can also find us on iTunes, where you can download all our episodes. We should mention that Luke did a very good interview with the writer of Scott and Bailey.
Lee Warburton.
Indeed. And
in it, I was just going to say, he talks about his love of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and also his sort of training under Paul Abbott on Shameless. It's very, very good interview.
Very good interview. And
Luke doesn't spoil it too much.
Indeed. And I know that he's recently also spoken to Jed Mercurio,
that was today.
That was today, so I'm sure he'll be putting that together. I know now that I think he's pretty much crossed everyone.
Maybe he's discovered what happens in the final Line of Duty, so can't speak to us until
that's what it is.
It's been on.
I think he now only needs to speak to Paul Abbott for a full house of his heroes. They say you should never meet your hero.
He's done Russell T Davies and Sally Wainwright.
And the guy that writes
Jimmy McGovern.
That was also on his list. So.
Yeah, I actually hasn't done Russell T Davies. I was thinking of Jimmy McGovern when I said Russell T Davies.
I've
met Paul Abbott at the No Offence screening.
Oh, of course, yeah, that's good. Hopefully we'll be back next week. We'll talk Line of Duty and Undercover and Marcella and more Scott and Bailey, Witless and Game of Thrones and all those things. So thank you, gentle listener, and good night.
Gentle listener. Bye-bye.
Frida and Barry sat one night. The sky was clear, the stars were bright. The wind was soft, the moon was up. Frida drained her cocoa cup. She licked her lips, she felt sublime. She switched off Gardner's Question Time. Barry cringed in fear and dread as Frida grabbed his tie and said, let's do it, do it while the mood is right. I'm feeling appealing, I've really got an appetite. I'm on fire with desire, I can handle half the tenors in a male voice choir. Let's do it tonight. But he said, I can't do it, I don't believe in too much sex. This fashion for passion turns us into nervous wrecks. No derision, my decision, I'd rather watch the spinners on the television. I can't do it tonight. So she said, let's do it till our hearts go boom. Go native, creative, living in the living room. This this folly is jolly. Bend me over backwards on me hostess trolley. Let's do it tonight. But he said, I can't do it, I can't do it. Me ever breathing days have gone. I'm older, feel colder, it's other things that turn me on. I'm imploring, I'm boring, let me read this catalogue on vinyl flooring. I can't do it tonight. So she said, let's do it, have a crazy night of love. I'll strip bare, I'll just wear stilettos and an oven glove. Don't shout, girl, up a lava, dangle from the wardrobe in your balaclava. Let's do it tonight. But he said, I can't do it, I know I'd only get it wrong. Don't angle for me to dangle, my arms have never been that strong. Stop pouting, stop shouting, you know I pulled a muscle when I did that ground. Let's do it, share a night of wild romance. Frenetic, poetic, this could be your last big chance. To quote Milton, to read Stilton, to Ronan Gay abandoned on the tufted Wilton. Let's do it tonight. I can't do it, I've got other little jobs on hand. Don't grouse around the house, I've got a busy evening planned. Stop nagging, I'm flagging, you know as well as I did that the pipes won't lagging. I can't do it tonight. Let's do it while I'm really in the mood. 3 cheers, it's years since I caught you even semi-nude. Gymnastic, wear your baggy white fronts with a loose elastic. Let's do it tonight. I can't do it, I must refuse to get undressed. I feel silly, it's too chilly to go without me thermal vest. Don't choose me, don't use me. Mother sent a note to say you must excuse me. I can't do it tonight. Let's do it, I really absolutely must. I won't exempt you, want to tempt you, want to drive you mad with lust. No cautions, just contortions. Beer and avocado on me lower portion. I'm harassed, embarrassed, wish you had picked on me. No dramas, giving me pyjamas. The only girl I'm mad about is Judith Chalmers. Let's do it, I really want to run amok. Let's wiggle, let's jiggle, let's really make the rafters rock. Be mighty, be flighty, come and melt the buttons on me flame-proof nightie.